9 of the season here at Indy. This is the first race I haven't recorded in like a couple
weeks, so I'm kind of a little rusty here, but after a big Thanksgiving feast and all, and Black Friday, we are here at Indianapolis for race number 9 of the season. Boy, oh boy, I'm telling you what, this is a big race here, folks. The Indianapolis, one of the crown jewels of NASCAR, where it has the Brickyard 400, and who will be kissing the yard of race when we go through 24 laps here. So we're going to get you through your starting lineup, and then we're going to skip on over to when the command is. So Jessica Sheldon's on the pole for today's race, starting second, O'Neal Baldwin. Third is Jonathan Zorlin. Fourth, Zach Winkle. Fifth is Phil Parker. Sixth, Benjamin Miles. Seventh, Jim Brock. Eighth, Matt McIntyre. Ninth, in the top 10, Charles Sander. That's your starting lineup for today's race. On a row, we have Jake Rogers and Connor Meyer. So we're about ready to go. The command just been given there, so I'll give you just a real quick second here. I'm going to pop off of this real quick. I don't know why I just tapped him right there. Hang on one second. This button is trying to hit. Give me just a second here, folks. Apologies for this, guys. There we go. Yeah, just had to make sure I had to check something in my folder. That's all. Everything was all good to go there. So, anyways, 24 laps of action. Jessica Sheldon, O'Neal Baldwin is mentioned on the front row. We will see what will happen, and I want to put this up before I forget too. Ember Ross, by the way, is the points leader over Zachary Fitzwater. Keep an eye on that 20. Keep in mind, she'll be making her rookie debut in the NRSL in both Xfinity and Cup. Pace cars on down the pit road. We're about ready to turn them loose here at the Yard of Bricks. And green flag is out. We are underway at the Brickyard. Who's going to be kissing the bricks today? I'll tell you, got a good start as that 7. Jonathan Zorlin tried to look underneath, but tucks back in line. Now Jessica Sheldon gets going, using that inside line to advantage. So far, Shelton has cleared the 17. Now has to worry about the 7 and others creeping behind the back door of that number 9 Dodge dealer's Dodge. And here comes Jonathan Zorlin. Looks like Sheldon may not lead the first lap, because now the 7 car is starting to come on in and trying to make a challenge. This is where that outside line gets a really good run off that front straightaway there, and that's what Jessica Sheldon's going to use the advantage. She's going to lead the first lap. Nice move by Jessica Sheldon. That's a veteran move right there off of Jonathan Zorlin. That's one of the drivers that's been around for quite some time, been around since 2013, and she has been all over in the series, and look where she's at right now. So far, single file looks like between the top 8 looks like, or the 36 of Mason Powers is actually quite a number of cars. Actually, Mason Powers flew his way up into the top 10. Is with Zach Flickinger and others. Now, unfortunately, there is no hometown heroes because there is no one that I am aware of from Indiana. But here comes Tim Fiegel for second. This is a good run for Fiegel. He really needs a good run today. He's in the bottom of the standings and has not had a good season. Now, finally, the singular wireless Dodge, Jason Leffler colors, getting a good run today. That's well needed there. But Charles Jackson was able to pass the 001. Now, Johnny Gardner and the 36 of Mason Powers will follow. Cole Deaver in the 55, the Daytona 500 winner, trying to follow do the same thing. But this is where Fiegel's going to get that advantage coming off of turn number 4 right here. See, Deaver can get a good run right there, but that's where Fiegel's going to get his momentum right there. It looks like he'll hold off the 55 at least for now. Let's find the 20 of Ember Ross as Shelton's starting to run away from the 27. There's still a good pack right here. Ross is, wow, nearly dead last right now. That is not good for the 40. Looking through here, remember Powers and Gardner are both in there, as well as Flickinger. Balkan in the 1. Who's one of the other top 5 in points contenders there, is also not too far ahead, so not good for for Balkan rather. What about Zachary Fitzwater? Car number 44, up in 34th. Also not in a good run. So major advantage to the players up in the front. And there's a 3-wide battle. That's Alex Ferranti, Ryan Fitzy, and Jake Rogers. And that is not good because the 66 and the 77, they were leaning and they are kind of keeping it together. But man, they need to settle out right now. And Ferranti wisely going to back out of the throttle. Good move by the 21. As you're seeing, and here comes a battle for the lead again. Charles Jackson, Mason Powers, Johnny Gardner, all working on the 9. They're trying to get it before entering turn 4, and Jackson trying to complete the pass. He will do so. Lucky break for the Duke's Mayonnaise Pontiac there. Also, Powers and Johnny Gardner are going to pass the 9 as well with the 55. It's going to have an opportunity. Wow, Shelton, you can see how powerful that outside line is off the straightaway. No draft. And it was still able to be up right on that outside nose to tail there with another driver. Now, where did Fiegel go? Because the 01 really fell back from the pack. Wow, look at how far back he fell. He was just outside the top 10. Now he fell back even more. How about Charles Sanford, the 31, working his way up through the field? Last scored 17. Getting close to that top 10. There's Shelton's teammate, Zach Rogers, the 19, trying to get up there. Both the outside pole sitter, O'Neal Baldwin. And Kyle Keefe, car number 93, trying to work on the 17 right now. A good run for the champion. Or excuse me, the runner-up from last season. Apologies, because Wayne Carson won the championship last season. Oh, wow, 17 of O'Neal Baldwin tried to shut the door in the 93. That did not work at all. And Kyle Keefe is going to manage to hang on the car there and is going to get in position. And Shelton losing more spots. Now she's trying to get back some of the spots she lost. PJ Williams and Shane Lake working around the 55. And now a battle for the lead once again. Jackson and Mason Powers. Gardner is working with the 36. However, Jackson is probably going to get that outside run. He's trying right there. But Powers has got Johnny Gardner glued to his back bumper. And speaking of Gardner, his good buddy Shane Lake working with them there, who's going to be making his NRSL debut in the Xfinity Series. Can't wait to see what Shane Lake's going to do. That's side by side between Powers and Gardner. Now, Powers and Gardner are both regulars in the NRSL. Powers only for the Cup, Gardner regular for the Xfinity and the Cup Series. However, Gardner will only be in the Cup Series this year because Xfinity, he's given his ride to Shane Lake, and also will field a ride for Chandler Caudill. Will be riding the 83, excuse me, this season in Xfinity. PJ Williams, good to see that name up at the top of the front of the field. An Xfinity regular now. Last time he ran the Cup Series, he drove the 88. Since then, 88's not returned in the NRSL, but still, it's also the last time we've seen that name in the Cup Series. However, he will probably be an Xfinity. There's not a confirmation yet, but there's a probably good guarantee he will be. As the top 3 have ran away from 4th place, now you got to wonder with where we're at when these pit stops will come on into play. And PJ trying to work on that 33, can't seem to do it. But PJ's sticking right by that corner panel, and that's where Shane Lake's going to try to run up to Johnny Gardner. Jessica Shelton kind of slipped off turn 4 right there and almost lost her position to Mason Powers, who got a good runaway off the straightaway there. Good job by Shelton to recover there. And a nice move by Charles Jackson working around Cole Deaver. Went for the crossover attempt, didn't work. On Art, you've seen the 25 starting to lose positions on that outside line. Not a good sign right there. There's Zach Winkle and Benjamin Miles. They're nearly in the top 30. They're just in the top 30, but not a good run right there. They're kind of away from the main big pack right there. That's not a good sign. Sky Commons as well. Zachary Fitzwater, Joshua Balkin. That's two of the people that's in the top 5 points, not having good runs. With the points leader, Emma Ross, who's still stuck in the back of the field. Last scored in the 40th position. That is not good. You're going to see it right now when we cross the line. Not a good showing for the points leader, Emma Ross, in the Home Depot Pontiac. Also surprised to see Seth Cole in that situation right there, too. Ferranti in the back position right now. His top 3 have ran away. However, 4th place and up, and on back there all the way to where Dylan Poteet is in 11th. They are catching those 3 cars slowly and steadily. Now Shane Lake is wanting a battle. That's not a good idea. You should have waited out. Now Williams is on the high line. That's not good for Williams either. So at least Shane Lake's going to hold on for second. But here comes Schultz with a full head of steam. She is working on the 29 and will get the pass for position number 3. And Fiegel having a nice rebound after what happened earlier there of slipping in the back. Now he's up there in the top 10, having a great run. Let me actually see real quick where Fiegel is in the standings. He's actually 34th. Not a good debut season, let alone debut series in any of the series on the channel that I've ever been involved in. This is the very first one. And Fiegel, he has not had the best of luck, so if he can get a top 10 today, this would be nice, let alone a win. Oh! Contact! Oh, and there goes Zach Blickinger, Billy Pote. Oh, and Shane Lake is flipping upside down. P.J. Williams getting passed around. Oh, there's a stack up and a big crash. Oh my God, many cars involved. Zach Winkle upside down. The points leader's involved. What a mess, and the caution is out. Zach Winkle upside down. Car smoking. That's Colin Driver, the 26. There's Flickinger. That was one of the first few cars that got involved, and he went airborne. I'm surprised he didn't get a whole lot of damage. And there's the big one right there, Ember Ross. Her day's going to be over. That's the points leader. Zach Rogers, Bill Parker, Seth Cole involved. You've seen the 32. Sam and Oscon coming down pit road. John Art, RJ Bishop, Alex Ferranti, Sky Commons, PJ Williams, Shane Lake, Cole Deaver, Charles Samper, Zach Winkle. Oh, there's J.C. Bryant. Jake Rogers, Kyle Massey's got some rear end damage and some front end. Ryan Acosta. That looks like that's about it. How many cars escaped that carnage? But Johnny Gardner's the leader. Meyer just seen is retired out of the race. There's Driver. He's going to be out. The big one strikes here in Indianapolis. We're past halfway. Caution's out. And these drivers are going to come down pit road. So we're going to go to the spectator camera angle here because this is a nice camera angle right here. And the pit road's kind of... Well, actually, we will take a look at the pit road angle. The problem is that... Oh, actually, never mind. Yeah. I'm thinking the pit road angle sucked, but I'm thinking the wrong track here. There you see the cars coming on down pit road, either to get repairs done or trying to complete a executed good pit stop right here. You see all the cars coming on down there. And over on the other side, you're going to see who's going to win the race off pit road. I think I just seen one car come off of pit road. I couldn't tell who that was. Never mind, I thought I did. And actually, yes indeed, it's Kyle Keith with the executed maneuver there. I thought I did see someone there. And Gardner will get second, Shelton third, Jackson, O'Neill, Baldwin, Fiegel, Fitzwater, Levi McIntyre, Smith, Carson, Rogers, and others all following behind. Curious to know what that 77's damage, that's going to really affect him. A good pit stop for the 88 there of Matt McIntyre. Now, some cars are still on pit road, But one car just left. That's Ryan Acosta. I don't know about P.J. Williams. I don't think he's going to get out, though. Matthews getting repairs done. He's out and away. So caution is out for the first time today. It's the big one here at Indianapolis. Kyle Keith took a strategy move. They haven't paid off. Let's see what happened. Bring ourselves our first caution for today's race. Well, you guys didn't see it earlier, but the 29 cut off the 6. So Flukinger probably wasn't too happy about what happened, what P.J. Williams did to the 6 car there. So the 29 tried to do it again. However, it did not work. It went right into the 6's quarter panel. Then Shane Lake, I don't know what he was thinking there. He thought he was clear. Then they squeeze together, and then there goes Shane Lake around, and then Flickinger and Williams both go up. And look at the impact going there. Lake is riding the wall, actually on a nosedive, and then going to the helicopter angle here. There's Cole Deaver, Mason Powers, Dylan Poteet, Zach Rogers, McIntyre. You just see bounce off the wall. 33's flipping. Now there you see Kyle Keith and others ahead get by, and then find your car. It's just a carnage. There's Shane Lake barrel rolling right there. There's the 31 getting involved. There's the 02. There you see Zachary Fitzwater. He's going to make it through that mess, I believe. Ozcon, Matthews, or actually, never mind. He does get involved. What am I thinking there? Everyone is just piling up at this point. It is just a junkyard. Cars are trying to slow down. It does not work out to the favor. And a lot of people in the back just found a way to get involved in the accident, which absolutely sucks. What a mess, though. Now, Zach Winkle, let's see how he flipped over, because I didn't really see what happened. Alright, let's see from Winkle now. He was trying to hit the brakes from there. Sideswipe by Ozcon. He goes around, then Matthews gets into him. And then, looks like the 40 hits the 28, and then you're going to see, here comes wave 2, that's Bishop and others. They're going to keep piling in. Emma Ross flies on in, and there's where the 3 is going to tip over and land upside down. That's what happened there, but we got to look at Shane Lake, though. He took the wildest ride out of everybody here, and we have got where he is okay, which is a great sign right there. You got to check through. But take a look at the ride he had. Let's actually show you the onboard camera angle here from the Oakwood Home Chevrolet. So onboard, Shane Lake, the rookie. It's ultimate line, but thankfully it stops the car flipping. You can also see everyone's just piling in right there. Unbelievable. Caution's out. Let's take back to the green. Welcome back, guys. You've not missed much. Now, Kyle Keith, I believe he executed a 2-tire pit stop, which when we look back at the cameras, he did do a 2-tire stop. So I don't know if that's going to work out to his favor, but everyone else did a 4-tire stop. Drivers out of the race after that accident include the following. Give me just a second here. Apologies there, I just shut my door there. Drivers out of the race include Alex Ferranti. Ember Ross will finish 41st. That is a big blow right there. I guarantee you she will not be the new points leader after this race. RJ Bishop, John Arndt, Salmon Ozcon, Sky Commons, Connor Meyer, Colin Driver, PJ Williams, Zach Winkle, Charles Sanford, Cole Deaver, Shane Lake, who took the flip. He's all right as mentioned. Phil Parker, Zach Rogers, and Seth Cole all retire the race. 26 on up, all returned back out onto the track. A great sign right there for a couple drivers. I didn't think they were going to come back out. So, coming back to the green flag, this is your top 10 order here presented by Capital One. Kyle Keith is your leader. Second is Johnny Gardner. Third, Jessica Sheldon. Fourth, Charles Jackson. Fifth, O'Neill Paulvin. Sixth, Tim Fiegel. Seventh, Zachary Fitzwater. Eighth, Levi McIntyre. Ninth, Patrick Smith. Leading the top 10 is the champ, Wayne Carson. Pace car back down the pit road. And as you can see, there's a total of 26 cars on the track. Now, the big one here is car number 77 as the green flag's back out. Remember, he has damage, you can see, especially from the rear end. I don't know why he's in that position. Not a good thing, but wise move by Zorlin. Move him out of the way. And make sure he's clearly moving out of the way. 3 wide. Holy cow, and they nearly made contact. That was Levi McIntyre. They put in a 3 wide sandwich. I'm amazed how they did not wreck from there. And now the 77. Actually, the 99's also got some damage, I think. I'm not too sure. Oh, yeah, he's got right side damage, and that's really affecting his car. But the cars that don't have damage, or at least have very minimal damage that are at least up to speed, they're trying to get around cars number 99 and 77. Like Mike Becker and Mason Powers. But we're about 6 laps to go into the race, and anything can happen. We're just double checking, make sure everything's okay. I'm amazed at what Trent Dunham. He's slower than Poti, which makes no sense, but well, the logic, I guess, is real. Kyle Matthews, he is really slow. But not as slow as Matt McIntyre. He is the slowest car on the track. Meanwhile, Johnny Gardner taking full advantage of Emma Ross's problem there as he got the lead from Kyle Keith. And I have seen the 93. He's coming down pit road. And that is the reason why you don't do 2 tires on a pit stop. He's going to come down pit road and is going to surrender the lead, let alone 3rd place. That's going to end his chance of winning. Very questionable move by the 93 team there. That was not a good idea there. So it looks like it'll probably be down to the top 10 down for this win, and they include William Brock, Jessica Sheldon, Wayne Carson, Dylan Young, Jonathan Zorlin, Zachary Fitzwater, O'Neal Baldwin, Johnny Gardner, Tim Fiegel, who just got the 2nd position from Johnny Gardner, and the leader right now, Charles Jackson. Keith is already exiting pit road, and they are going to pass him with no problem. Now, I don't think they're going to get Matt McIntyre. He's not that slow to where they're going to catch him, but still, you know, there's the leaders lapping the 93 car of Kyle Keith. Dylan Young now starting to come up and creeping towards that top 5 there. I thought I heard someone hit the wall from the sound there, but unfortunately not. And Wayne Carson's starting to slip back. I think that may have been why there, because the 0-2 is now behind the 1, the 18 and others. I'm amazed, though, with Balkan. He's got rear-end damage, and he is still up to speed, for the most part, rather. Too shabby. Now, Carson working on McIntyre. Gardner working on Fiegel, and here comes O'Neal Baldwin and Jonathan Zorlin. And it looks like Gardner and Fiegel. Oh, they're going to attempt 3 wide, and they're going to settle back out to 2. And here comes Bowman, who almost just wrecked Fiegel. Close call there. They keep it together. Now Jackson going to get the momentum on the high line. Fiegel didn't get enough of a run. Will lose 3rd. 2 laps to go when they cross the stripe. Look at Jackson on the high line. 4 cars on the inside line. And that is how powerful that outside line is on the straightaway. But now Gardner and the others are going to freight train the Duke's Mayonnaise Pontiac there, and Gardner retaking the lead. Now Baldwin and Fiegel working on the 96 again. Top 4 literally got around the 27, just shuffled them around. Here comes Baldwin. And Zorlin looking for 3rd. Not a good idea by Baldwin, because this is what happens. You're going to let that 96 just right on by. Or Diddy and Jackson coming down pit road, but the white flag about ready to be displayed. Look at Fiegel trying to work on that 17 right now. White flag is out. Fiegel's got to hurry up and make this move. Can't seem to do it. Here comes Baldwin with a full head of steam. Oh, cars are coming down pit road. Slow cars, Poti and JT Bryant. Baldwin's got one chance to do it. He better do it off of turn 4. Or at least get a good run on 3, but I don't think it's going to be enough. They're not going to approach the 88. I think Gardner's got this in the bag. I don't know, maybe Baldwin's got one more chance. But I don't think Baldwin's going to have enough time. Coming to the checkered flag, Johnny Gardner. Welcome back into victory lane for the 96. The move's going to be too late. Gardner wins at Indy. He's going to be kissing the yard of bricks. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy belated Thanksgiving right there for Johnny Gardner in the 96, and he will pick up his win there. Now, let me check real quick. That is actually his first win of the season. After being so consistent, he finally picks up that win. Baldwin a little late on the move, but he'll pick up second. Fiegel will come away with his best finish of his career on the channel in third. Fourth, Dylan Young. Fifth, Jonathan Zorlin. Sixth, we'll go to Jessica Sheldon. Seventh, William Brock. Eighth, we'll go to Joshua Balkin. So him and Johnny Gardner, good runs. They are going to get big points off Ross there. Ninth, Wayne Carts completed the top 10. Patrick Smith, didn't even talk about him at all, and snuck away with a top 10 finish. So here's the rest of your finishing results here. Notables there, Zachary Fitzwater came away in the 12th position right there. Good run for the 44. Levi McIntyre, Jake Rogers fell 15th to 16th. Trent Dunn 17th. Just finished in the top 20 was Ryan Fitzy. Kyle Matthews 21st. And then the drivers coming down pit road were Charles Jackson, Matt McIntyre, Kyle Keith, Dylan Pote, J.D. Bryant, the last cars to finish the race. 23 on the lead lap, 26 on the track, and previously mentioned 27 on down. All retired out of the race from the big one that struck past the halfway point. Well, thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, be sure to give it a like, comment your thoughts this race. Subscribe part of the yourself by hitting that subscribe button down below. And of course, I will see you always for the next race that'll come on out or the next video. Next race that'll be coming on out will be at Daytona under the lights. And once Daytona is complete, we will have our first ever testing session of the Cup Series. I hope you guys are excited for that. 29 cars were out there on that track there, so we will see then. Until then, goodbye, everybody, from Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and until then, I will see you guys for the next video. Peace.